What's the difference in crafting these questions between an open-ended question and a closed-ended question? And is there a better time to use one or the other?
Yeah, absolutely. So again, this goes back to those kind of core skills from a salesperson's perspective. Now again, this you could call that kind of sales 101, but a lot of times when you're dealing with non-salespeople who are selling ideas, they don't really understand the value or the strategy behind an open-ended question or a closed-ended question, or open probe and a closed probe. So for the most part, yes. In general, you typically want to lead with open probes. You want to get people, tell me about what's happening now, tell me about your business, tell me about what keeps you up at night, tell me about some of your business challenges, tell me about what's driving your business, some of the economic trends, whatever those open-ended questions might be. If you can get people opening up and talking about some of the business drivers behind what they're facing on a day-to-day basis, that's the best thing you can do. But going back earlier, and then you pepper in the closed probes to kind of clarify and confirm. So you said earlier about this being a business driver. Let me ask you, the Fed talked about raising interest rates this week. What impact is that going to have on your business? Is that something you need to do, act sooner or later on? Is that going to help sales or hurt sales in the long run? So tie in some things. So you go from that open-ended question to, tell me, is this going to help or hurt? It's a closed-ended. It's an either-or type question. It's an alternative choice type question. So you could kind of pepper in those questions as you go. And then we talked earlier before about, say, somebody who's indifferent or somebody who's skeptical. Typically, those folks, you have to start with closed-ended probes. So they're not going to be, tell me about your business. They'll say, now get out of here. I don't want to talk to you. Tell me about your business. That just that's not going to work. I might only get one question to ask. So what's the one question I can ask that's going to tempt them, maybe tease out a little more, or to kind of lead to allow me to ask a second question, and maybe a third and a fourth, and kind of open the door from there.